Welcome back, journalists. We are back on News Tower to follow the leads to see what stories they take us to, and we are in the back half of the 1930s. After a rather pedestrian first half, and I feel like we're getting started better on the back half here, and we will have much more success. We've got a better organized tower, and we have 6 full pages. Things are going better. I'm doing better at cutting to where we need to get because we got all the telegraphs. So I think we're going to do a much better job and be more efficient in cleaning up these districts, getting them to our side, and also we are unlocking these quite well. So we already have a risky one already, but now we need to get a review as well. So things are going well, and we are in March 1935, and we also know things are going to escalate quite a bit on the world stage. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen and how that plays out. So with that being said, let's jump in. And one thing I want to do training wise is we have this teacher one. So I think we need to get either Hank, let's get Maureen. Actually, would that be, I feel like Bernard might be better for that one because that's going to be, so 4 days, that takes quite a while to get them ready. And another thing I want to do is check the ads because we know I'm notorious for missing those ads. Nothing's out there for us to get in on yet. So let's see where we go. Man, this food is not filling up quickly, is it? Where is our food supply at? We are on auto. It says we have quite a bit, but I don't know where that food supply is. Okay, let's start over in Europe. Anti-Semitic posters. Where are we at? Geneva. They appear in SAR. Okay. Let's see and get to the bottom of this. And that will be, well, fame. We don't have a fame tag. Investigative. We do have an investigative tag up here. Let's put Roger on this one so we'll remember maybe to do it a little bit later. Nazi propaganda surfaced despite pledge. And we are looking for a review. Not going to get it here. Nebraska earthquake. I like that it has us leaning left. Let's put Curtis Young in there. We'll do the editor. We might want to get another editor to speed that process along as well, I think. This is a... Bank robbers get $18,000. They blow up a vault at the National Bank. That is quite impressive. I guess we'll put an editor on this one too. Let's see how that plays out. We can increase our favorite falters on soft track. We're going to cut that one. Actually, yeah, because we don't have any scoops. We need to get some scoops. So we'll cut that, get something else since we have nobody that can get going. But as I said, let's get ourselves an editor desk. Where is our other editor desk? I forgot where that one is. Thought it would be here. Production. Text editing. That's what we want. We will put that one right there. And hire, well, nobody's good here. Low personal hygiene and smells. No, we're going to take Stephen Burgess. So that gets us 2 editors going. He actually needs something to boost his morale and everything else. Let's give him some dictionary books. Let's also get him his factory clock. And we need to get him a waste basket as well. All right, heading over to Seattle. Again, the left-leaning seems to bear way. Oh, wow, profanity. Well, that's new. So this would unlock that. If I do that, that unlocks it already. So it doesn't really matter. Sure, we're going to let Maureen get this one. And we've got another one in Europe already. Going over to Athens. Venizelos revolt erupts in Greece. Let's get over there and find out what's happening. Wayne, you're our guy. An attempted coup challenges Saldaris government. And back over here, again, we have no scoops, but we're getting lots of crime. It's big New York mobsters fight for control. Why is the E there? Huh. Gotta keep helping load up the paper. There's our scoop. Only we don't have anybody quickly that can get it. The Widow's Hand, again, is going to chill cinema. That has chilled cinema quite a bit. So we could go gruesome. Possibly get a spy. Let's take a look at the paper this time. I don't know where we're at. Where are we trying to get? We're trying to stay in the middle to get a random object. Every set of 6 cases. So we have not unlocked much on this one. Map tags and everything are going to help us in the other. How many more stories? We got 16 stories. And there's our other scoop. Sergey, lock that one up for us. Chairman gives excuse. Critics smell favor. We need to get to that review. Now we get our educational one, and we are not trained for that yet. So Tanya, oh wait. Oh, Tanya's not working, it doesn't look like. Now, I do not remember seeing any obituaries show up. Now, granted, she's at work there, but I don't know when they actually do their thing and how that shows up. Another educational. We're going to have to wait for some of these to get there. There we go. Curtis. We need somebody who can do undercover, which is none of these. Marine, finish that one up for us. Let's do the bribe. Make sure we get the scoop. Hank, you can take that one. We will do an editor, prioritize that as well. And we might as well make everything we can here. No spy. I don't have to worry about it. Woo. And we've got everything we need as far as that goes and pleasing her. So I think we're going to be in good shape here. So let's go ahead and get some of these on file, get our reporter some experience in the process. And we get our first profanity one as well. Put that on the editor. This is horse manure. I didn't take any money, says the head of the party. Let's go left. Although we do need to have some balance and go right as well. That's where having this one investigative. Roger's our guy. The Jewish community faces rising hostility. Bootleg camp. Well, that sounds interesting. Okay. So now we can get our map going. And we can get Curtis Young up there as well. Voila. And we are able to pump out some stories now, are we not? Actually, let's go over to Europe first. And head to London, where the liner train sets speed record. Steam locomotives, okay. Back to the mayor one with Maurice. Is she working on anything? It doesn't look like it. Oh. Mobsters? Let's not do that. Life begins at 8:40. Ends its run. 237 performances come to a close. Is that a real play? I'm not familiar with it. Broken Lights. Let's get on that. Guess it was a mistake to not have anybody working the top floor. Oops. Bank report. July gain. Okay, we got to get a bribe to get the bank report. And we will put Mr. Hank on this one. Have at least 25 prestigious employees. Somebody else leveled up. 48,500 in, 42,000 paid out. That does sound fishy. So we could pay the train or take the bribe. Let's pay the train. We have the money to do it. Let's go ahead and go Curtis there. And not Terry. We're saving him. 108 miles per hour. Quite impressive. And in Munich, this is where we can use Terry to go on ahead and unlock that next one. Goebbels announces an advertising ban. And focus shifts to propaganda content. I'm going to send that to the editor. See how many of these we can get out there. Maureen, that's a good one for you. We won't get that one done in time with the photograph anyways. We have a lot of stories we can't do. Oh, we got a Harlem riot. Riots are breaking out in Harlem after rumors spread that a Puerto Rican teen was beaten at the Crest store. Get to the 125th Street and find out what's happening. Sounds like we will try. Oh, and we can get them both. So let's head to the mayor's house. Poverty-fueled unrest, says Commissioner of Harlem. And then rumored beating sparks chaos. Misinformation, sadly, leads to anger. We've got so many things going on. Where's our fame tag? Still a ways away. So let's head back over this way. No one can do that one. We can get somebody here. Bernard can get on this hideout shootout. Back to Europe we go. And we're going to have to use... we have to tell a bribe. And again, we do not have our fame tag available. So Francis can get on that. It's not going to get done in time, so let's send that to the editor for next week. And society is our hot topic. But again, fame eludes us. He's almost back, Curtis. There we go. Let's not give another bribe. And let's get our photograph in for the next one. Chief, this is bad. He gave us such a great line to lead with. New clubhouse for Republican women. We will get Wayne on that one. Should be a quick story. And things are humming at the tower. We still have so much paper. I've got to figure out how to get these people to move that paper faster. Where do we put what is the question. And we need food in that one. So I need something. Either another person. Maybe that's the option that we need to go with. Does that fit there? It does fit there. Yep, we'll get to it. Let's let Debbie Woodbury do it. Check out her view. Okay, she's still okay. Doesn't have much prestige around it, but she'll be okay. Let's just get somebody else out there to help move these things along. I know I must be missing something. Such as the ads. We're not surprised, are we? I start it, and then I just let it go. Go figure. All right, let's see what we have. Let's start with our big one over in Europe, the Hagia Sophia reopening as a museum. We could move left. That would miss our item and get us into hurting our sales. So we don't want to do that. Here's another Europe one that moves us right. A 4-star one. Doesn't change anything as far as that goes. Wait. 4 influence points. 12 influence points. I wonder why. What else do we have for Europe? Here we go. Bam! 350,000 right off the bat. We will then move it back with... What do we move it back with? An obituary. There's our obituary. Kathleen Kuberschmidt. Just 22 years old. Tanya Fernandez, Barbara Albrecht, Thomas Finn. He lived a while, 90. Wish I could read all that. That's really cool. Interesting. Then we can put the Nebraska earthquake with that, as well as our bootleg camp with the map. Now let's go with our Widow's Hand tale. Do we have any more entertainment? Or a review? I feel like we should have another review in here somewhere. I just don't know where. Dirt. Well, maybe we don't. We don't have any other... Oh, there's an entertainment. And there's a gruesome. Now we can put out there that biggie. So that's crime, politics. Oh, it's not ready. Politics and dirt. Let's sort by that. What's ready here? We can move it back to the right. 557,000 is all we're at. That is not our best. But it's because we're not getting the bonuses over there. That's why. There's another sports one. And then we're going to load up on these politic ones to help us get a little bit more. 627,000 is not too shabby. Overall, I think that's a solid one. We got everything. And we have our first obituary in there as well. We got everything we need here, everything we need there. So we will roll the presses. Take the insurance, or take the influence points and see what else we can put together here. Hagia Sophia, 627,000. Again, it's because we weren't capitalizing on that left-leaning bonuses that we usually get. But we were able to clean up Hempstead and knock him down to 10 districts. And we're getting closer to getting to our next one there. And let's find out what item we were able to pick up. 5-cent apples. Well, that's different. Lots of freedom coming up. We're going to go left again. It's nice to get the ads, but I never remember to put them in. Which is why we're not investing in a new ad person. So we could buy a sculpture to get some influence points and $1,000. Or we can continue to keep combo at least one entertainment, one high society. Huh. Okay. Brick solid, yes, but heavy. Where there's wonder, the ache, the mess of it all. Truth, real truth lives in contrast, juxtaposition, yes. Let opposites speak. Light hopes besides gruesome. Okay, well, we'll do what you want. And let's see what we need to pick up. That would help us get an entertainment one. It's just a matter of cleaning these up now. 8 and 10 to go. That's not going to help us as much, I don't think. Let's go after Warren. And see what we can pick up here. Keep loading that paper so I don't have to do it all. And we will start with our ads that we will probably forget about. What do we have? Teacher's done. Let's find our apples. Where did they go? Just set them on a table. Oh, yeah, you just set them on a table. Okay, let's go to Rome. Pope Pius the 11th warns of war. Very, knows what he's talking about. Polyglot. And that's what we need here. So let's get Sergei up there. Gets us a little bit extra. And in Vienna, Austria to expand the military. This is actually before the Anschluss, I believe. I think I mentioned that earlier, that I thought that was what it was leading to, but I was incorrect on the timing of that. Chancellor Schuschnigg announces the army increase. And what do we have over here? Lots of things. We're going to avoid the mobsters. We want to get those scoops. We want to get entertainment. We want to get a map as well. Because if we go left, that will help us a lot. Last bipartisan effort, okay. Dallas, no scoops anywhere. Huh. Okay. Well, this gets us left going again. So we will put Curtis on that one. Dallas Theater's figures underperforming. Let's put the editor on that one as well, since we have 2 of them after all. We're going to cut that one, get to something different, find the scoops. Demand for shoe forged by insatiable principle. We've got a lot of stories. We can get through a lot of stories we know. But we have a lot here in the works. We are not going to need all of those. And in Seattle, we will continue to go left. So she's working on something already. So we'll put Terry. Oh, he can't do that. There we go. Bernard's ready. 14 wounded. No dead yet. Where are the scoops? But we need entertainment and high society as well. Hank can get on that one. The Great Mountains. The Red Pony by John Steinbeck. And we're going to cut that one. We don't need to have much crime in this one, I don't believe. Look at this. I'm remembering to do it. Clifford's got it. Then we're going to go over to this one. That's a minor win, remembering to do that. Back to Jacksonville. And we will get Maureen on this one. And Myrtle can get to work on that one. High Society Entertainment again. Terry, we're saving you for whenever we need to unlock something. The Promise, The Red Pony by John Steinbeck. Wasn't that just what we had? All right, Vienna. Maurice continues to dig in on that. Move Mirrors, German rearmament, which is not what the world wants. And over here, we will let Curtis continue and finish this one out. It is a hopeful story, so that's good. And in Indianapolis, we have yet another high society. Francis can get on this one. Again, John Steinbeck, everywhere. Let's let Roger do that one. A schoolhouse fire. That is horrible. It's just so simple. Cut that one. And we're going to get ourselves a map. Prioritize it as well. So we do need to replace this, don't we, with another one of the machines. The typesetting machine should work faster. Maybe let's go ahead and do that. Let's just stash it for now and see if we can get that to fit. We can. Good deal. And Jerry, we got a spot for you. Now, one thing we're going to want to do is, I think it was saying that, yes, we need to counter the heat. Get a big fan up there. That'll help. We head back to Vienna to finish this one up, which is a propaganda story. Sergei's got to do it. We can send that to the editor as well. There is our next scoop. We want to go up this way. There's both of them right here. So let's let Wayne get started on it. Bribe this one. And we will get... We don't want to wait, so we're going to let Bernard get on that. And, of course, we're going to get a spy. No spy! Whew! Getting lucky. Prioritize this. And this. Right and left. Tanya's busy working on an obituary, and I want her to work on those. So we're not going to move her off of that. We are going to put Terry here. We've been waiting for the opportunity to do this. And we can get Helen on the photography act. And we're waiting for Francis to get back. Nope, not even that. We're waiting for Roger to get back. Or Wayne. Oh, we got to get back to this, though. Curtis is recovering still. Let's wait just a minute. Let him do so. Roger's already ready, so let's... Oh, it's a risking an injury. Bernard! Get back in here. Good luck, sir. Hey, lucky indeed. But we got to prioritize it because we got to make sure that gets in there. Black Sunday Death Storm. Sergei and Roger will figure that one out. And back to Europe we go, to Sofia. King Boris III bans political parties. A lot of stuff going on in Central and Eastern Europe there that seems very ominous. While in Liverpool, Mosley blames Jews in speech. That doesn't sound good either. Do we have anybody undercover that can do this one? We do not. So let's go ahead and send Curtis to take the society route. Community leaders condemn what's going on. And a 6-day race is won on Midnight Lap. Let's find out what it is. Finally get a sports story again. Hank, this one has you written all over it. Amateur talent show goes national. 2 of those. Major Bow's original amateur hour breaks new ground. We've got labor bill criticism now, so we get some politics. We're getting a little bit of everything going on here. And there's not that many stories left, it looks like. And Margaret can finish this one off. 1,900 miles? Shoo. Oh, we got a dynamite blast killing 3. Wayne can get started on it. We'll see who becomes available. Oh, we have a noise issue. Doesn't look like it's causing really any trouble, though, so we're not going to worry about it. Everything else seems to be okay. Let's go back to normal. And look at that. All the papers cleared out. Are the people happy, though? Anybody unhappy? Nobody's unhappy. Everybody's doing well. That's what we like to see. And we also like to see ads in the paper sometimes, so I need to get on this. Myrtle can do it. And let's get started on another one. Now the question is, are we going to get everything we need done on time? This is the one that we need to prioritize. It is 15 hours away. Should be able to make it there. These other big ones, that one might as well. With the engraved photo. Got a lot of good stuff going on here. Back to Europe we go. And Sophia, we will accept our fine. Oh, no, we won't. We are getting extremely lucky. This is a good one for inexperience. Send that to the editor as well. Oh, that looks... Sports fan slaughter. Ruthless slaughter. A sports fan loses his life. That's gruesome. We're going to avoid the injury. No reason to just take it just to take it. Because we've got a lot of multiple tags going on already. And things look like they're moving fairly smoothly with the paper supply as well. Yep, they're doing a pretty good job of making sure everything's stocked this time. Or so it appeared. We will... we can't get that done yet. Oh, a simple story for Frances. She's becoming quite the crime reporter. Let's go ahead and get started on another ad in case it's one we want to use next time. And let's see what... Oh, we can't start yet. We're an hour away. How far away are we on this one? 6 hours away. There are so many good stories out there we're not going to get. So somewhere along the line, somewhere we're having something get held up. Chemical engraver is holding us up in some. Assembler. Typesetter. Assembler. Oops, that's not what I wanted. We got the one we need there. 2 hours away. 1 hour away. Oh, are they going to get done? I think we're okay. 2 minutes away. Are you kidding? Well, that's disappointing. All right, what's our biggest story? 3 stars, maybe. But we also want to move left. So we're going to start with the vault stripped in the bank heist. And we need to find some other crime in photography. We skipped quite a bit of crime, though. Because that was bringing us right. Most of it. So let's actually remove that one. Put our society one out there. Can do another society and educational. We need to do the entertainment together. That moves us back the other way. I think we can still get over there, though. No other bonuses. We'll do that. All right. Entertainment. And high society. Did we get that? We did combo at least one. Okay, good deal. We don't want to move right. So let's start with there. Economics. We're in the right area. We can move a little right. We got lots of bonuses here. Ooh, that's a good one. Racking up some bonuses, which is helping us here. We're on page 6, though. They like our maps. There's another 10,000 sales. This is politics. I think we take the 750 ad now. Or the photo. Oop. We don't need the ad, so let's take the photo. Oh, we don't have quite enough paper in there. Where is all the paper at? They're moving it somewhere. I don't know where. There's paper. Does that give us enough? It does not. Well, we'll pay the extra. Let it roll. Climbers are saved, 750,000. 10 influence points picked up, $62,000. And we took another one from the Jersey Beacon. As well as, did that unlock that yet? Or we have one more? So they want us to go back in the middle again. What's that get us? 10 influence points. Quite a reward. 53,000. We're at the point where money is not going to be an option or a worry anymore. Don't print gossip. Print one investigative. Then we just get rewards here. These are required. So John Steinbeck's back over here again. Got tools, others don't use them. Dig around without dragging in the dirt. Yeah, no scandal. We gotcha. Which one do we try to eliminate this time? We don't want dirt. Wait, don't we need investigative? We do. Let's go this route. See if we can take those 4. Jersey Beacon's been what we've been targeting, it looks like. And we start with the ads that we can later forget about. Yeah, I know the paper supply is low. That's why I have the automatic resupply. There you go. All right, what's our first one? Oh, we got some scoops. Got to go this way, and we will put Roger on that one. The Mayor Cole on top. Taylor's campaign rocked before the election, so we've already got one thing there. We can finish this photo up. And in Constantinople, an earthquake devastates Digur, Turkey. We can go, there's an investigative piece. It's going to take us right, potentially. But let's do it because we're probably going to get a bombshell. Or not a bombshell, but a scoop that is also investigative. So that will help us out. And over in Phoenix, an unpopular one. As well as going left. So we'll let... Well, Terry we don't need for that one. Terry would be better if we didn't have the lock. And we've got more stories coming along. Lots of crime happening. Let's skip it. We don't want the injury to deal with. Ooh. All right, Terry, go ahead and unlock that one for us. Bernard. No spies again. Beautiful. Triple murder shocks the city. Germany calls up 1914, 1915 birth years. Oh, that is definitely ominous. And we have military exams beginning. Almost have this one. Let's put that one in the editor. And we will let Marine finish this one up. Or not. No. Who's our statement guy? That's who we want. But Maurice is 3 hours away. So we will just... He's so much faster. But we can add a quality star, so let's go ahead and let Maurice do it. And we have a spy. Oh. Are we ready for me to forget about him? Judge declares a mistrial. Leo the Brawler Bear beats Bam. Let's dig in a little bit more over here. Wayne can get that one. Conscription law is reinstated, and in the earthquake, Roger needs to recover a little bit here. He's been hard at work. While in Washington, a new WPA launches, so we will put Marine on that one. We have a lot of stories. I think it's time to get a little pickier. Make sure they're... Let's let Bernard get this one. Actually, oh no. Terry, you get that one. Bernard can finish it up. Don't really want to mess with mobsters. Let's just keep this one a little shorter. That scoop's almost done. There's still so many scoops for us to get. Economy, society. No, not society. Let's skip it. We're trying to find those other ones now. Babe Ruth's final game for the Boston Braves against Phillies in Philadelphia. Let's get on that with our limited sports reporters, but it's just enough. Just enough to make something we don't report on the hot topic. Makes perfect sense. Okay, Berlin. We don't have anybody that can finish that off until Wayne gets back. And in Paris, the French premier injured in a car accident. Horrible. We'll let Wayne start on that. Curtis. Nope, he's too fast. And another photograph. Or we can do the fame and statement. That works. Almost got that. Let's put Bernard on this one. And from here on, we are going to have to just make sure we get scoops. If they don't have the scoop, we're going to have to skip it. Unless it's Europe. We're reporting on Europe. Still too fast. Not going to do anything after she's done. Do we have a scoop? We do have a scoop. And Terry can go ahead and unlock that so Hank can take it home. So that gives us 2 of the scoops. Saying scoops, we actually have a teacher in our hallway that we call Scoops because he tells us all the stuff that we need to know going on. He just seems to always find out about it. So his nickname is Scoops. He'd be good at this. Oh, I just said we're going to cancel all these. Ugh, it's left. No, we don't need the left leaning though. Because we're trying to stay more in the middle this time anyways. Get us the... Oh. Don't print any gossip. That's fine. Skip it. Skip it. Get us something. There's double scoop. That's what we need. Terry can go ahead and... oh, we don't want... yeah, because there we can get to this. We've got the photograph. 7 angry mobsters. Ooh. And I'm really worried this is not going to be done in time. 23 hours to get all that stuff done. We are going to avoid that. We already have enough angry mobsters going to show up. Frank, you got a lot to do. You have a lot to do. Why are they not loading the paper? Oh, and you know what? I forgot the spy. I promise you, I'm not trying to do this. I just totally just forget what I'm doing. It was even in my head. Don't forget the spy. And what do? I forget the spy. There was only one to catch. We couldn't catch him. I'm a horrible guard. Absolutely horrible. I don't know how that happens every stinking time. Embarrassing. All right, in Athens, we will report on this one. Get somebody over there that's not screaming their head off. Former Greek leaders condemned in absentia. Oh, yep, they're tearing everything up. We'll report on everything. We don't have anything left to mess with, so we'll get a lot of crime going on. And they're breaking all of our stuff. Come on, Frank, get them. Get them, Frank, get them. All of our stuff's going to be all messed up anyways. What a bad week. Hey, paper. Get us some more. Frank, get rid of them. Oh, wait, there he is. Is that him? Oh, no. They're worried that there's a mobster beating everything up. Get him, Frank. That's our guy. Everybody's just freaked out. Where's everybody else being? Oh, no, they're up there. Oh, my goodness. Everything's going wrong. It can. Let's let Bernard get that since it's not going to be ready in time. Now we got to get everything fixed as well. How horrible and embarrassing. The spy is going to hit so many of our stories. Yep, there's one, there's one, there's one. Oh my goodness. No one to blame but myself. All right, for one, let's delete that. We're not going to need that. We're not going to need that. And you know what? We forgot the ads. Again, none of you should be surprised. Nobody should be surprised that I forgot the ads. But they're not my top priority. I like to get the stories out there. The ads are great early on when you need that money. They really do help you get going. These are all ones I'm worried about. That's not going to get done. Is this going to get done? That one is. Okay, what about this? It's so close. What's the hold up? Ah! Well, that stinks. Thought we could get them all. Let's start with that. Then we'll go with another politics. What's the... That one gets nothing. Bam! That's a big one. Now we bring it back. To the left. Don't need the other one in that one yet. We have an old story there, but it helps bring it back to the middle. Huh. There's an economic. And need crime and such. There's a right-leaning crime one. Ooh, pretty good. Need another going left. Just a simple crime story. We could put the ad in to get the money, but again, I want to try to get the bonuses to sell the papers. This is page 4. I guess we're going to put in the ad. Then we have our right leaning. Actually, let's go. Yes, it's compromised, but we can use some of these to get some bonuses. Oh, wow. Yeah, we are not getting the bonuses we could if we made a better paper without all the horrible tags in it. Poor form. But again, no one to blame but myself. We didn't get that one done. It's 15 hours away. We need to get the processing going. All right, we'll go politics, society, and society, or that's a better one. 632,000, not our best. Not our worst by any means, but that's because, again, you throw a spy at me, I just go horribly wrong. Not bad. Lots of money. And we are 2 away still. That's the disappointing part. But we did get that, so we've unlocked yet somebody new here, the Steinbeck residence. And we can continue to march on up that way too, which is what we're going to do. Just that. And we got ourselves 10 influence points. And we're going to try to go all left again. Adds $250 when used in an ad. Yep, that's going to happen. They all want to be in our paper for ads. They're not going to make it in because I'm going to forget about them. Okay, what does the Steinbeck residence offer us? A fiction piece desk. Generates content over time. Yeah, that's fun. And then we have to get 3 high society above the fold. Oh, she's talking to J.R. Wellworth. You built your wealth, not meaning. You spent a life chasing approval. It's not me. I don't want that. I need a greater plan, William. This fortune, your fortune, has to mean something more. Oh, you startled me. Time we stop chasing approval, but first I would like to publish my husband's eulogy. Okay. Well, we do have somebody writing on the obituary desk. There's an entertainment. I feel like that's going to probably be best for us. Then I can unlock that Bergenfeld. 17 more we got to get. And we're so close on some of them. It's just a shame we have to do them only in 1 week. Okay, so this is where we're going to wrap this one up. I'm going to kind of explore around the map, see what I might want to unlock with that influence at the beginning of the next episode. So we'll see, but we're going to stop here in June 1935. Again, a couple good papers. Again, missing the Spies, Mobsters wreaking havoc everywhere. But overall, not too shabby. We're doing okay. And we now have the supplies going a little bit better for us. We've got lots of reporters to get things on. But I think this is something we need to think about expanding, getting new engravers and cameras, equipment and such. We're going to need a new floor to do that. We can afford the $30,000. So we're going to experiment around a little bit. I'll think about what we're doing in between the episodes, but I want to thank you all for joining me on this one. And as always, come back on the next one and take care until then, and have yourselves an amazing day, and we'll see you then.